sure they have the title right, because they usually don't. Hold on, you guys. I don't know why my allergies all of a sudden are kicking up. It's weird. What in the world? I have no idea why it's getting triggered all of a sudden. It's weird. Okay, I want to make sure all the... Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on with this app. Okay. Make sure I can see the comments. Okay. Will you let me know, Cody, let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Oh, good Lord. I don't know why my allergies are tripping all of a sudden. Okay, that's not... Switch back to the purple girl. Princess Purple Girl. There we go. Okay. The app's tripping a little bit. So, y'all bear with me. I don't know. I just took allergy med. I don't know why my allergies are doing the most right now. Give me a second. Let me blow my nose. I guess the pollen count must have just shot up, because I was fine earlier, but like the last 30 minutes has been kicking up a lot. Okay, you say you can hear me. Okay, good. All right. So I'm tuning in real quick, or asking y'all to tune in rather, real quick. I want to talk about new opportunities, unexpected blessings, and new digital services that I'm offering. And also just want to keep it real with y'all on some stuff I've been going through and dealing with. First of all, I want to say shout out to all the new D's peeps. Thank you to those who have recently subscribed. Thank you to those who have been following me on Instagram. Shout out to the new D's peeps that are following me on Instagram. Shout out to the new subscribers. I do appreciate y'all, and welcome to D's World. Thank you so much for joining and supporting my channel. Shout out to my good brother Cody in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. Gemini Ant, I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat before. Thank you for tuning in as well. I appreciate all of you guys. I want to thank everybody for, Your prayers and your positive energy, they are needed and appreciated. Now, I don't know why the avatar is tripping all of a sudden. Like, I might need to switch. Let me see, because she's moving really weird. Hold on. Let me see if I switch to the, no, that's Samurai. That one I wanted to get rid of because I want to redesign her. Okay. Let me see if this one might operate a little bit better. Okay. So this is Hot Pink Chica. I was trying to do Princess Purple Girl, but Princess Purple Girl was tripping. Neptune Pisces, good to see you. Thank you so much. I keep forgetting y'all be on different time zones. You're saying Grand Rising, it's already the afternoon here. Good to see you guys all tuning in. So the first thing that I do want to give a shout out to Brent Law of Dexterity. That is a global melanin CEO that has been communicating with me on Instagram that I met at the casting call. So you guys remember I did the casting call back in June for Corey with the Keys and Little Flips video shoot that we ended up doing. And shout out, by the way, to the Freestyle King, Little Flip. Shout out to Corey with the Keys. Shout out to Little Kiki. Shout out to Zero, Screwed Up Click, legendary Screwed Up Click. Shout out to Clover GTV and Up Above Entertainment, as well as Up Above Media Group. I saw that they recently started following me on all of my platforms on Instagram. So shout out to all of y'all, because everybody who I've met recently at different events I've been invited to and that I've been networking with have all been very positive and very supportive. So I want to thank all of the H-Town CEOs, business owners, everyone who has been speaking about collaborations, which is why I am doing this live, to literally speak everything into existence. Now, for those of you that don't know, Friday is a very important day. We already are in the Lionsgate portal, which started on July 26th, which is a portal of abundance, where you can call in abundance and call in those things that you want to manifest. But Friday is the 888, which is the infinity sign for abundance. So y'all make sure Thursday night you set your intentions for the things that you want to call in and for the things that you want to manifest. So I definitely want to start off the live with that. Don't forget that Friday is 888. So it is definitely a very positive time for positive abundance and calling those things in that you want to manifest. And y'all know my life is literally an example of walking by faith and calling those things in that I want to manifest, even if I can't see them. And in all honesty, I have been seeing them. I've been having a lot of very positive premonitions every day of me working not only with the Freestyle King and all the other entrepreneurs, but businesses and business owners that I have yet to meet. So I want to thank Brent Law for reposting my story to your pages and for just being a positive source of inspiration for me, because as y'all know, I'm originally from the home of Malcolm X, which is Omaha, Nebraska. And growing up the way that I did, Black, like melanin excellence was something that we only got to celebrate in the hood, but it definitely being a melanin female was something that, you know, we tend to be held back from being able to be in positions of power, be in positions of, you know, powerful CEOs and business owners. So I always grew up wanting to be aligned with and becoming a leader in melanin excellence. So now there are real opportunities that I'm speaking into existence that are manifesting. I got a DM from Brent Law a few days ago, and there are talks of very positive collaborations, not just for my digital editing and digital marketing, but also for my singing. So I am very excited about what is to come, and I cannot wait for these things to actually come into fruition and to actually manifest. So I always want to start off my lives on a high vibrational note, because regardless of my circumstances and the different tests and trials that I'm going through, I'm so grateful that I was able to meet these people at that event, at the casting call for the video shoot. And then I met more business owners at the actual video shoot. So I am still editing hours and hours of footage. I am editing the footage from the Little Kiki concert. By the way, shout out to H-Town Bingo also, where the free Little Kiki concert was. I'm going to be posting the first segment of his performance shortly, probably in like the next hour. I'll get it posted because I was editing on my phone all day yesterday. And it's so frustrating because the apps that I use kept freezing. Like, it takes a lot of patience to be a multimedia producer and editor, you guys, because the apps kept crashing, and we're still in this Mercury retrograde too. So, Mercury retrograde is meant to shift things and to align things, but it also causes a lot of technical issues and glitches. And so I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get this edited. So yeah, it'll be uploaded here shortly. But I just wanted to give a shout out to all of the local Melanin Excellence business owners, and even those who are not melanin, just those who have been showing support and positive energy. I want to thank all of you. And again, thank you to all my D's peeps who you guys have been keeping me going and continuing to send your positive energy and your prayers. I really, really do appreciate it. So digital services that I'm offering. Multimedia production, for those who don't know what that means that I specialize in editing, SEO and analytics, digital marketing, and animation. That is hence my avatars. Like every one of my avatars, I have created and developed myself. All the content on my YouTube channel and on all of my social media platforms, I have edited and created all of that content. And I do 98% of my editing on my phone. I am very well versed in all of Adobe Suite. So this is for those who have been speaking to me about collaborating. Very knowledgeable. I have 20 plus years in TV production and digital services such as senior editing, AV editing, digital marketing. And I specialize in social media content management as well. And because of all of you, I've been able to grow my platform despite trolls, despite other negative, low vibrational content creators. My channel is still growing, and my Rumble channel is growing as well. Matter of fact, let me put my Rumble link in the chat for those who are not following. Give me 1 second. And everything's also in my description. Give me 1 second. That's the wrong. Hold on. Here it is. There's the link for my Rumble. So for those who are not, make sure that you guys are following me on Rumble, because my truth telling and my investigative research of all these people in these different parts of the industry will be on Rumble. We will be doing the watch party soon. I am still dealing with seeking the medical treatment for the conditions that I've been diagnosed with, and I want to thank all of you for your prayers. As of right now, it still stands that I won't be able to see the colorectal surgeon until the middle of January. So unfortunately, I am still dealing with the challenges of, the internal, external hemorrhoids, the ulcers, gastritis, and the rectal bleeding. So y'all make sure to keep me in your prayers. And for those who don't know, that is the reason that I am seeking remote opportunities. And right now I'm not able to drive with Lyft. To be honest, driving with Lyft really wasn't, it really wasn't anything that could be consistently, stable, because I was driving 12 plus hours a day, and I was trying to cover the cost of the rental that I had, plus the room that I had at the time was a little more expensive. Although I did enjoy having that, it just wasn't a reality that I could continue, because I would be bleeding while driving. And so when the Most High shifted things to where I could not keep the vehicle, I said, okay, Lord, I trust that you have something better for me. And then I was able to get back into my digital editing. Winnie Marie, good to see you, my love. Thank you. Prayers of healing and abundance of positive answers with help. Thank you, my love. I received that. So yeah, right now I'm focused on the digital skill sets that I have. And that's why I wanted to do this live. Now, I don't know why the avatar, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the app. The avatars keep moving close, moving far away. So y'all just bear with me. Thank you, my love. Yes, I miss you guys too. That's why I jumped on here. And like I said, I'm not going to lie. I'm going through a lot. I am. I've had days where I've been feeling like giving up. And what came to me was that scripture, Isaiah 40:31, that actually came to me this morning. And it said, I think it's 28 that says, God gives strength to those who find no strength, and they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength, and they will mount up with wings as eagles. They will walk and not be weary, and they will run and not be faint. And so that scripture has stayed with me today. I'm switching avatars because the avatars keep moving for some reason. This is Princess Purple Girl. This is the most recent avatar that I developed. But that scripture has stayed with me. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. And Lord knows I've been needing strength because it's been so much going on. Pamela Ross, thank you for tuning in. Cody, sending prayers of manifestation and abundance, D, and for collaborations. Thank you, my good brother. I do receive that. So, whenever I feel weary, whenever I feel frustrated, whenever I feel like giving up, I go inward. I kind of cut the world off and, tune the world out, and I tap into the Most High God that's within me. And that scripture came to me. And then I did my water manifestation, saltwater cleanse, about an hour ago. And I was praying, and I did the mantras from the You Are the Creator's channel that all my needs are met. And that's not just financial. That means physically, medically. I had called my doctor's office and I asked them to see my doctor soon. I said, because I can't wait until January, you guys. I'm losing way too much blood and I'm in too much pain. And they were like, well, your doctor's not available until September, but we can get you in with another doctor. And I think a week and a half. And I said, okay. So I did my mantras, all my needs are met. I'm always provided for. Things somehow always work out for me. Thank you for my help. Thank you for my assistance. Thank you for my provision. And I let my angels and ancestors know what I need. I need for them to assist me and the doors opening so that I can see the colorectal surgeon before January, because I really don't want to have to wait another 6 months and keep going through this every day. There are people that have judged me for my situation. There are people that have left me hanging. There are people that have lied, made excuses, talked down on me, made fun of me, all of that. And I've told every one of those people, wait until it's you in my position and see if you can be as strong as I have been. Because most people definitely would have given up. They would have turned to drugs, alcohol, vices, doing things out of desperation. And I'm just not going to do it. One thing I know is that God has aligned my life to be unpredictable so that I can be an example of, walking by faith, so that I can be an example of perseverance. So I just continue to move forward and, just continue to have faith and just keep going. So, at the end of the day, I just want to encourage all of you. Winnie Marie, you can't give up. You have a purpose. Thank you, my love. And I won't. Like I said, I'm human. So I have days, especially when I'm not feeling well and when I'm losing a lot of blood. Those are the days that it's difficult. And yesterday was definitely one of those days. I had an episode that lasted 3 hours. And so I just continue to speak healing and abundance over my life despite the challenges. And I said, I'm going to focus on the skill set and the talents that I have that I can offer online. And so one of them is the avatars. I've had quite a few people message me about they want me to develop avatars for their online presence. And again, for those that want those services, I'm going to drop my business email in the chat. Give me 1 second. That way, if you guys want an avatar developed, or if you want education on how to start a YouTube channel, I've had quite a few people ask me about, how did you get your audience to grow, and, how did you grow your channel? How do I start a YouTube channel? For those who want consultation on that, I just dropped my business email in the chat. Do feel free to email me, and I can assist you with that for a small fee. Also, I do offer digital marketing, SEO, and analytics. I can help you, learn where your traffic is coming from. I can perform what's called a SWOT analysis, and that's your strength, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities. That is something that I learned in college. Also with my mom's, her wedding cake and catering business, and my own event catering business. So pretty soon I will be offering prep and drop off for catering for those who are here in the Houston area. But right now I've got to get as much rest as I can. And so I would much rather offer my online services for those who need it. Winnie Marie, remember, you have the power from within you to stay strong. Don't ever get discouraged. Know you are needed. Thank you, my love. And, like I said, I'm human, so I go through ups and downs like everybody else. But ultimately, I always find the strength to keep going. Cody said, guys, no spam emails, drama, D, don't have time for that. Absolutely. Yeah, that email address is only for those who are looking for business to collaborate. And if you do send a spam email, you'll just get blocked. I mean, honestly, it's so easy. That is for those who are looking for avatars, because I've had quite a few people have DM'd me like, can you create an avatar for me? I can, but not for free, because I do have to pay for the software to actually create the avatars. For those who have wanted like logos, those who have wanted video intros, or consultation on how to start a YouTube channel, again, feel free to email me and we can get that set up. But do know that I don't work for free, especially right now. So SEO analytics, if you're needing that, if you want to know how your social media, pages are going, and if you have a YouTube channel or are trying to get one started, definitely feel free to reach out to me for that. Like I said, you guys can go look on my channel. You can look at my shorts. You can look at my videos. Again, all the content on my channel has been edited and developed by me. No one creates content for me. I do all of my editing. I also do all of my promotions, all of my digital marketing, because that's what I specialize in. So for those who want those services, do feel free to hit me up. And for those who are not, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Twitch, as well as on TikTok. It's the same as my YouTube channel at JustDeeShow. And you can follow me there. Give me one moment. Apparently I love that I have a spam filter on my phone. Somebody was trying to call and it blocked the call. So yeah, you guys feel free to message me for that. And let me switch the avatar. I don't know why they keep moving so close to the screen. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the new collaborations with the local business owners that are coming. So regardless of my health challenges, I am still seeking digital and remote opportunities, and even hybrid opportunities where, let's say I have to go in the office. It might be, 2 or 3 times a week, but not on a daily basis, just until I can get my surgery done. Those are services that I am considering as well. Purple Flower, good to see you, my love. Good to see you. Neptune, I sent you a DM on Instagram. It was about a missing child. You did? I didn't get it because I know you're following me. It should have sent me the notification, but I noticed I haven't been getting my notifications from Instagram either. I don't know if I need to update the app. Because I've seen some DMs that I just now saw that were from like days ago, but it didn't send me the notification. So for those of you guys that are following me on Instagram, if you send me a DM and I don't respond right away, it's because I haven't seen the notification, but I'll check it after I end the live here. So like I said, I'm really grateful for those of you that have been supporting. I'm grateful for the new opportunities that I'm speaking into existence. Like I said, there are talks with Dexterity, and that is a global brand. Literally, it's a global brand. And you know, Brent Law has been showing so much support. So I really do appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to the collaborations. I'm looking forward to the new beginnings. And like I said, I'd rather let you guys know about the services that I do offer, as you guys can see with the different avatars. These are all my own creations that I designed and developed. Then this is the original one, Melanin D. So this is my first avatar, if it'll hurry up and load. I don't know why this is taking so long. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is the first one I created. Melanin D, if you guys remember, she's the very first avatar that I brought to you guys on my YouTube channel. And that's because of her natural look. So yeah. Purple Flower said, congratulations. Thank you, my love. Neptune Pisces. Oh, I know your username. So like I said, I don't know why I didn't see the notification, but I will check it. Winnie Marie said, did you see that YouTube will be asking for state ID for anyone they suspect are under the age of 18? That's good. They should. They absolutely should. Because those that are under the age of 18 shouldn't be like my channel. My channel is not set for kids, like, because I'm an adult and I use adult language and it's raw and uncensored. So anyone under 18, I wouldn't even want them watching my channel because it's not appropriate for them. So I think that that's dope. But no, I didn't know that. So yeah, if you guys don't remember, this is the very first avatar I ever designed and developed, Melanin D. For those who might be tuning in for the first time. And then I created my second one, which is Hot Pink Chica. And then I did, hold on, Samurai Girl. But Samurai Girl came out kind of plain. That's why I'm going to redevelop and redesign her. Because I wanted a different outfit. I like her hair, but I wanted a different outfit for her. So I got to redo Samurai Girl D. And then I wonder if it's my signal that's making this go slow, because the Wi-Fi was even slower. Then there's Strawberry Girl D. And quite a few of y'all were like, why does she look so white? She's not white. She's just a lighter complexion. Strawberry Girl D, her skin complexion is how I imagine my future daughter will look. Because when I was little, I was super duper pale. I don't know why. Out of all my mom's kids, I was the most pale for whatever reason. So she's kind of an example of the skin tone that I think my future daughter will be. She's not white though. I'm tired of y'all calling her white. She's not white. And then of course, there's Princess Purple Girl, because y'all know my favorite artist of all time is Sir Prince Rogers Nelson. But it is a little hot with all the clothes that she has. So I'll probably redo Princess Purple Girl and give her a different outfit. But yeah, Hot Pink Chica is my favorite. So Purple Flowers said, love her. Hot Pink Chica. Yeah, Hot Pink Chica is my favorite. So, because she's like the first badass, chick that I ever developed. So, hold on. Yeah, I know I've used my data. I don't need you guys messaging me. So anyways, yeah, she said, and it would be okay if she was right. And I'm like, people are like, why do you have, and honestly, the very first avatar that I used, I think she was white. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah. Now this one I didn't develop. This one, it came with the actual app. Like the app that I used to first create my avatars, this was like a default female in that app. And there's nothing wrong with her being white. I'm like, y'all are tripping. The reason I picked her is because she has the colors that represent bisexuals in the LGBTQIA community, because I'm bisexual. So the bisexual flag is pink, blue, and purple. That's why I chose her. But it's just like people are like, why are you using? I'm like, why can't I just create what I create and y'all not judge me for that? Like, what the hell? So anyway, I'm not tripping off of that, but I just wanted to show the different avatars that I have actually designed and developed. So again, for those who were asking about, if I could create an avatar, it just shows you an example of the versatility in the types. And of course, I can create male avatars as well, but because I'm a female, all my avatars are female. So I'm actually looking into even finding trans avatars as well, because y'all know we have trans in our family and we support the LGBTQIA community and we support trans as well. Our good brother Cody is trans as well. So yeah, she said heart shape. I love them all. Thank you, Winnie Marie. So yeah, just an example of, the introduction to the animation. My movie, Gog versus Magog, I am writing that movie and I do plan to be showcasing my movie before the end of the year. And I decided it is going to be an animated series. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's going to kind of remind you of like the Boondocks, but just from a female perspective. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. There's a lot of projects that I'm actually working on, like multiple projects at once, because even if I am, stuck in the bathroom for 2, 3, 4 hours, trust when I say I'm editing. The video that I'm about to upload, I edited during my episode while I was in the bathroom. That's how determined I am to accomplish my goals. I literally have a wooden tray I carry around with me everywhere I stay for the bathroom, for my medical supplies, but also so that I can sit there and edit while I'm sitting there bleeding and in pain. So yeah, I am very determined to accomplish my goals and accomplish my dreams, despite the medical challenges. So I am looking forward, like I said, to the new opportunities. I'm speaking into existence the unexpected blessings. Cody said, can't wait for the series, fam. Thank you. Winnie Marie said, it reminds me of the old cartoon Jim. I'm not sure about that one. That might have been before my time, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm actually very excited for my new beginnings. And in the meantime, for those who can, when Marie said, you are a fighter no matter what anyone says. Thank you. I really am. And for those who have been negative or spoken negativity, I really hope all of them people heal. But trust me when I say your negative energy will be reversed back to you 100,000 fold. I don't receive it. I've been doing my cleansing prayers, and I want to give a shout out to my homegirl Goddess Mercy, because I tuned in to her live the other day. And, Scorpios, we're really strong, but we go through our ups and downs like everybody else. And we go through our moments where we're frustrated. And she said, y'all don't know how much I be wanting to give in to my dark side. And I'm like, you know what? I can feel that though. Because when people think that you're all love and light, they feel like you're weak and like they can just treat you any type of way and you're just going to take it. And what people don't realize is that as powerful spiritualists, if we were to give in to our dark side, a lot of these people that have been talking shit or sending negative energy, y'all wouldn't even exist. And it takes a lot of strength to rise above the negativity that is thrown at you. And so what I do is I reverse it back to sender. I reverse all of it back to sender. I will not receive it. It will not touch me, but you will receive your negative energy back 100,000 fold. And once you're in the hand of my ancestors, you're out of my hands. There's no protection for you. And she was just talking about that. And she said, people always want to act like you're a punk or you're weak because you choose we choose to be high vibrational. It's a choice that we make. And even to those who have been negative, I hope you heal. I really do, because when you're already in a low vibration, especially those who are in a low vibration of lack, all you're going to manifest is more of that. You're just going to manifest more negative energy. And it is sad, there have been people who have called themselves helping me that I later realized had agendas for it. Narcissism, people that gaslight you like, oh, I did X. And more than one person has done this over, I would say, the past at least 6 months, where it's like, okay, I'm going to help you do this, but I expect XYZ in return. Or I'm going to, assist you with this, but then later throw it in your face. And I think about all the people I've helped in my life that I've never, ever thrown it in their faces. I've never expected anything in return. Even people that have borrowed money from me, if I gave it, I didn't really expect it back, And because of the way I've given and have helped people is why God has blessed me, is why certain doors have opened up for me. But it's really disappointing when people, especially those of you in Houston that know what I'm going through, those of you that know what my health has been, that know I was just in the hospital last month, that know what it is. And, you've made a decision not to help or have literally left me hanging. Like I told them, it's going to be an amazing thing when my blessings come in and you have to watch God bless me. For me, that's enough karma. I don't need to wish evil on you. Ain't nobody doing witchcraft. What people do not understand, and I 1000% agree with Mercy when she said this, being aligned with a chosen one comes with a lot of protection and blessings and abundance. But when you choose to go against us, that protection leaves. So we don't have to do spell work on you. You literally are attracting the things into your life that are happening to you. And while nobody owes me anything, one thing that I know is that I have helped a lot of people. And I know that God's going to bless me because of that. And that's it. I don't expect anything in return. The only thing I expect is for unexpected blessings and miracles to manifest in my life. That's it. I don't expect things from people. I don't throw things in people's faces. I don't act like a narcissistic asshole. I don't gaslight people. If I can, I will. And if I can't, hey, I'll let you know, like I'm not in a position to do that. And if more people were just honest in that way, that would eliminate a lot of drama and confusion. So to those who have, like I said, to those of y'all that have sent positive energy and prayers, thank you. To those of y'all who have sent donations in the past, thank you. It's appreciated. And I want people to know that, because a lot of times, like I see a lot of content creators that they'll receive donations, they'll receive super chats, super stickers, memberships. They never acknowledge the people that support their platforms. They just act like, people are just supposed to do that. That's why on my channel, I make sure that you guys know, even if you can't donate, thank you for your prayers, because I feel them. I feel when you guys are praying for me. My spiritual gifts are very real. Sometimes I even hear your prayers. I hear the positive intentions that you send. And that alone means a lot to me, to know that there are people, despite the local ones, there are people online that actually do care about my circumstances and situations. And you send that positive energy, the positive intentions. Even those of y'all in the chat right now sending the positive energy, I appreciate it. And I want you guys to know that you are appreciated. And I know that God has a plan. I know that God never fails. And even when I can't see it, even when things are hard, I trust it. And my life right now is an example of walking by faith. Literally, I walk by faith, because if I were to walk by sight, I would have been gave up. And that's just the honest to God truth. And I was getting, frustrated, and I was thinking about Job. Job was not okay with the test that was put upon him. Job actually had moments of frustration himself. Job had moments where he felt like giving up, but yet Job held on to his faith and continued to give God praise. And so that's what I do. I honor the Most High God that is within me, no matter how difficult my circumstances are. And I'm just going to be transparent with y'all. I've had to sit in hotel lobbies. I've had to be in environments I didn't want to be in. I've had to ask for help and assistance, go to pantries, go to like local places trying to see if I can get help, all because I need surgery, not because I don't want to work, not because I'm lazy, because I need surgery, you know? And that's why I got so frustrated. I was like, Lord, thank you for opening up the doors finally for a colorectal surgeon. But mid-January, I can't wait till January. There's no way I can keep dealing with this until January. So I'm praying right now for abundance, for a door to open so that I can get my surgery done ASAP, because waiting until January, just no. I'm like that. I that's too long. That's too much. I just cannot do it. Winnie Marie said, we appreciate you for being so kind-hearted and sweet for all that come your way. Thank you, my love. Jalen said, we love you, Dee. Thank you. And I love you guys back. I really do. And I can't be on here the way that I was before because I have a lot going on in real life. And I'm also really working on my editing, getting out the content from these events. You know, the Corey with the Keys events was at the end of June. I'm still editing all of that. And I was like, so since I can't drive right now, and quite honestly, driving wasn't physically good for me, I'm focused on my other talents, and my talent for singing, my talent for editing, multimedia production, digital marketing, SEO and analytics, and social media content management. That is what I'm offering. And I believe that the doors are going to open. In fact, I know they are, because I keep having premonitions of all of it. Like I said, I keep seeing myself. I saw myself receive so many contracts this month, and I'm speaking that into existence as we're approaching the Lionsgate Abundance Portal on Friday. Everything that I keep being shown in the 5D, I'm speaking that into existence right now. And I'm thanking the Most High God in advance for all of it manifesting right now, because I deserve it. I really do. I deserve my abundance. I deserve my new beginning. I deserve it all. And I believe that it's going to manifest for me. As long as I continue to have faith, everything will manifest. And so I had got frustrated yesterday. I was like, Lord, you know, why haven't the doors opened yet? I've been praying. I've been setting my intentions. I'm not focused on lack. You know, I've been rejecting other people's lack, you know, people that are constantly saying that they're broke all the time. I don't align my frequency with that energy. You know, why haven't my blessings come in? Because I know I deserve it. And all I heard was, be still. Be still and know that I am God. My timing is perfect. My grace is sufficient for you. And my ancestors keep saying, we got you, D. And I'm like, y'all know my situation. I got to make sure I have a place to stay every day. And, you know, why haven't the doors open? And I just keep hearing, be still and know that I am God. And then that scripture came to me, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings as eagles, and they shall walk and not be weary, and they shall run and not be faint. And then after I did my saltwater cleanse, I heard James, know that the trying of your faith works patience. So let patience have her perfect work, that you will be complete and entire and lacking nothing. And so that's letting me know my angels and ancestors are around me. I can feel them right now. It's really an intense feeling of joy, despite my circumstances not being stable, despite my circumstances. You know, I don't know day to day what's going to happen, but I know that God's going to make a way, because God always does. And it's always right at the precipice of giving up that my blessings come in. And so I said, if that's why things haven't manifested yet, so that I can continue to be an example of unwavering faith. And that to me is what the story of Job is. It wasn't about, Job did not enjoy the bullshit. Like, if you've ever read the Apocryphas and the real story of Job, Job was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why do you keep making me go through this? But it was to have that example of unwavering faith. Like the song, I can't sing because my sinuses are all messed up right now, but everlasting God, I will wait on you. I will trust in you. And I will remain confident in this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord. That's Psalms 27, 10 through 14. I will remain confident. I would have fainted if I would not have believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I know God has a purpose and a plan for everything that I have going on, and that everything is about to manifest because I keep seeing it in the 5D. So I said, Lord, just lead me and guide me. Give me the strength to keep going through this, and give me the strength to keep enduring. And I know that my blessings are coming in. Maybe it's the way I'm holding the phone that I don't know why the avatars keep getting so close to the screen. Maybe it might be the way I'm holding the phone. When Marie said to go back to work, I'm so glad I caught here live. I'll be back for the replay. Thank you, my love. Sending lots of love, hugs, better days ahead. Thank you. And that song, Better Days by Leandria, that song was playing in my spirit when I woke up this morning. So I said, Lord, I just want to thank you for strength right now. I know that a way will be made for me to get my surgery done, hopefully sooner than the middle of next year, because the appointment in January is just the initial consultation. I really don't want to have to repeat another colonoscopy because that was absolutely horrible when I had to go through that at the ER. And then I had the vomiting and diarrhea simultaneous episode. Like, I do not want to go through that again. So yeah, I want things to manifest more quickly. Cody said, love you, fam. Hopping out for my therapy session. Much love and respect and many prayers and love your way. Thank you. And I'm really proud of you for continuing on with taking care of your mental health. And I want to promote that always on my channel. Family, because like with Cody losing his father and, just dealing with everything that he deals with, I am so proud of you for taking your mental health and making that a priority. And we do support that here. I know I laugh and joke about BetterHelp, but BetterHelp.com really is a good resource for those who are in need of either grief counseling or, just assistance with counseling. So I definitely want to promote that. And I hope to get a sponsorship with them soon because I'm always putting them out there. So yeah, I'm about to jump off myself because I need to take care of a few more things. And then I want to continue with the editing and start getting some of the videos uploaded today. But I just wanted to encourage all of you and thank all of you for your support. And like I said, for those, I'm going to drop and again, this is my business email. This is not for spam. This is not for any other purpose other than if you are wanting to collaborate on business, for those that were asking about me creating and developing avatars for them, for those who are asking me about how to help you, with learning how to start a YouTube channel or how to grow your YouTube channel. For those who want SEO and analytics, hit me up for that. Digital marketing, multimedia production, because there are some people who are talking about starting, channels. They want to have shows and things like that. So for those who want those services as well, be sure to hit me up for that also. I don't know what is going on with the avatars right now. They're being really weird. So yeah, that alone, I'm going to jump off. It might also just be my signal. It could be that too. So yes, for those who want to talk about business and business only, hit me up on my email. If you hit me with any sort of spam, you will be immediately blocked and reported, because Gmail does keep track of that when you block and report people as spam. So thank you to all of you who have shown support. Y'all make sure to like the video. Make sure to share the video. Let me also drop the link for my petition. Give me 1 second. The Stop YouTube or holding YouTube accountable to stop global cyberbullying and gang stalking, which you guys have witnessed me unfortunately have to experience here on this app. That's also why I'm moving to Rumble for my lives, because it's just easier. But sometimes the Rumble app itself doesn't work as well for multi-streaming. That's why I'm using the Prism app. And for those who are not, make sure to follow me on Rumble. That way, when we do the watch party and the investigative research lives, we can do that on a platform that is not censored. And for those who would like to support the channel, do feel free to send any donations to my Cash App or Venmo. And in all transparency, family, I do need help right now so that I can maintain, being able to. Actually, I want to get a different place tomorrow. I found a better situation. So I am in need of assistance with that. I just posted the link for my Cash App and Venmo. So for those of you that have been concerned for my health and that want to support, please send a donation. They are needed at this time. And you can send that to my Cash App or Venmo. Neptune says, when do you think you'll do the watch party? Probably within the next week or so. Because right now I really want to spend more time getting the content out that I've been editing. I don't know why the avatar is not, her mouth is not moving. That's really weird. Hold on. Let me check the settings. It could be the settings for the app. Hold on. Because that is weird. Like, she was moving before and now it's like hardly at all. But anyways, it'll probably be, I would say within the next week or so is when I'm planning on doing the watch party. Because right now, honestly, I haven't really been in an environment where I could set up my green screen and, go online. So that's why I've been predominantly on the apps. Because I need to be, I need to be in an environment where I can freely live stream without anyone else complaining or any super loud distractions, like when I was at that hotel. So I'm looking at probably next week, we're going to do the watch party and we're going to watch the Making of a Bad Boy. And I will give all of my feedback on that. Like I said, it was weird how that popped up in my feed last week out of nowhere because I had never actually watched it. And I watched some of it and I was like, yeah, I definitely want to give my commentary on that. And there's another Pizzagate documentary that I found that I wanted to do a watch party on that as well. And we're also going to do a watch party on the They Them movie that's streaming right now. I think it's on, was it Amazon? It was either on Prime or it was on Paramount. I'll find the source for it. But family, again, for those who can, please send a donation. They are definitely needed, especially today, because things have been really difficult for me physically. And I definitely want to be able to book this other place for tomorrow and be able to get there. It's a much better environment. So I did drop the link. Please send any donation that you can to my Cash App or Venmo. And for the international subscribers, I know a lot of you can't use Cash App or Venmo. I will allow you guys to email me. You can hit my business email. And what I'll do is I'll send you the link to my private PayPal account. Because I know with the international subscribers, you guys can only send through PayPal. I just don't want my personal private PayPal spammed like the last one was. So that's why I'm not going to post it in the chat. But feel free to send me an email. And I need as many donations as I can get today. In all honesty, I do. So that I can get into a better place tomorrow morning. And just be in a better position. So again, for those of y'all that know other people or companies or channels that are looking for digital marketing, content creation, social media, content management, SEO and analytics, or people that might want avatars, please give them my business email that's in the chat and have them to hit me up. Because like I said, even though I can't drive right now, I can definitely use my online skill set to, generate stability and to put myself back in a position of self-sufficiency. So I want to thank you all again for tuning in. Thank you all for your positive energy. Thank you for all of your chats. It really makes me feel good to know that you guys care and, that you're praying for me and you want to see me do well. And I want to see all of you do well. I want us to be able to do a collaborative live where I bring, you guys on stage and, you can give your feedback on current events and things that are going on. So these peeps, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you all so much. Y'all have a beautiful day.